warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and greetings everyone. My name is Nur Alisha, and today I will talk about the Malaysian education system is irrelevant. The topics that we will be covering today is the background of Malaysian education system, cultural and societal relevance in education, what are the aims of Malaysian education system, and the challenges to maintain their relevance. Starting with, the Malaysian education system has evolved through ages to ensure that they meet the societal needs politically and economically. By having a deep understanding of this development, we will provide insights on how they manage to maintain their relevance amidst rising circumstances. Firstly, I will explain how the education system works in Malaysia. First, when a kid aged 5 to 6 years old, they will first enter kindergarten, where they will learn basic alphabets and numbers, and also foundation of languages and mathematics such as addition, subtraction, and many more. Now let's see the next level of education. Now, when we finish with kindergarten, our parents will register us at a primary school. This is my primary school. So we will be at primary school from standard 1 until standard 6. At primary school, the teachers will focus on core subjects such as Bahasa Melayu, Bahasa Inggeris, Mathematics, Pendidikan Islam for Muslim students, Pendidikan Moral for non-Muslim students, and any other subjects. For standard 6 students, they used to have to sit for UPSR examination as a requirement for them to go into high school. But UPSR got abolished by the government on June 2022 during the lockdown. Now let me show you the next level of education. Now I'm at my high school. In the Malaysian education system, students that finish with their primary school need to go to the secondary education, which we usually will call high school. In high school, there are two categories, which is the lower form and the upper form. For students in Form 1 until Form 3, they are the lower form, while the upper form is for students in Form 4 and Form 5. In high school, we have broader lists of subjects such as biology, accounting, maths, and many more depending on their stream. For students in Form 3, they used to have to sit for PT3, but PT3 also got abolished by the government on June 2022. Now, students only have to sit for SPM at the end of the school year as their requirements to the next level of education. Next, we have the pre-university level such as STPM, matriculation, and also A-level. Then only after we finish with pre-university, then only we can go to the next level of education, which is tertiary level such as colleges, universities, and also TVET. I guess that is all the education level in the Malaysian education system. Fun fact, this is a free school bus program for students in primary school and high school. Now let's continue with the next subtopic, how the education system in our country promotes our culture and society values. First of all, cultural diversity. Education syllabus in our country should include and reflect the varied cultures that exist among different races in Malaysia. For example, by including different languages, traditions, and also histories. This will increase student engagement and learning. In order to make this vision come to reality, teachers and educators need to take part to be aware of cultural differences and also need to be able to teach using methods in line with cultural relevance. For example, our education system used to have Pendidikan Civic as core subjects that focus on both morally and culturally. Now, we still have subjects like Sejarah that tells us the history of our country and Bahasa Melayu that includes chapters that focuses on traditions and cultures. Secondly, society issue. Education these days also should address current social conflict, especially in our country. For example, criminal justice system, environmental sustainability, sexual orientation, and gender identity. If these social conflicts were applied in the curriculum contents, it would allow students to prepare for real-world challenges and to become a useful member of our community. Today, we can see many programs and campaigns are being held to help the youth understand the society concerns better. For instance, few university campuses have held programs about the environmental sustainability such as recycling campaigns and communal work. Thirdly, critical thinking skills. When students are exposed to the cultural and societal issues, it will help them to understand things from different perspectives. They also will learn to assess information, influence their mindset, and create an opportunity for students to participate in debates. For example, in science experiments, students need to analyze data and observe the reactions to draw conclusions. Also, in research papers, students need to provide sources and evidence to support their arguments. Lastly, in terms of career and economic opportunities. When students have a great knowledge in the difference of culture and dynamic society, it will open ways for them in various career paths, including public relations, diplomatic agent, or even a social worker. Higher education level will prepare students to diverse contexts, and they could also offer different skills and perspectives that are most hunted among job employers. As a proof, there are social sciences courses in universities that explore different cultures and develop tools to adapt with the real-life world. In Malaysia, there are Minister of Education who plays a role in shaping the nation's education system and ensuring its effectiveness in meeting various objectives. They have set a vision and mission for our education system. The vision is quality education, educated individuals, prosperous nation. Mission is upholding a quality education system that develops individuals to their full potential and fulfills the aspirations of the nation. But of course, there are challenges faced by the Ministry of Education to reach their goal in education system. First of all, many young generations these days does not want to go to school as they believe education is not important as long as they have a job to commit to every day. Many youngsters these days are influenced by the mindset of so-called rich people on the internet, which are famously inferred as influencers. They tend to brainwash our generations by convincing that you don't need to go to school as long as you have money and is wealthy. Some influencers also suggest that education isn't important anymore in this age because everything needs money now. Though the statement may seem correct at some point, we still need to educate these generations that they need knowledge to support their development in life. In addition, when the government decided to abolish UPSR and PT3 on 2022 during the pandemic due to several reasons, this action further leads to students who don't want to go to school as they believe they have no big exams to sit for already. While the students are happy with the good news, the teachers seem to not like it as by abolishing these exams, it will cause the students having no benchmark level and leads to the teachers not having any assessment to their students' level of knowledge. Though this decision has gone through many discussions and considerations, the government has considered many aspects that impacts the student positively. This decision still weighs heavy on the cons as it reached many objections from parents and the educators itself. Next challenge is students and educators that live in rural areas. One example, infrastructure issue. Many schools in rural areas lack basic infrastructure such as classrooms, libraries, science labs, and even if they did, it is not in a good condition. Besides, the issue of limited access to the internet connectivity. These problems will affect the teaching effectiveness and reduce the quality. Lastly, our education syllabus is unnecessary and not up to international standards. Many high schools in the overseas already learn advanced chemistry and mathematics like calculus when they are 17 years old. This will result to our students that when study abroad are left behind with the chapter and syllabus from their government. Apart from that, many contents in the education field these days are unnecessary. For example, students in universities still need to march as they claim it to shape their discipline. Instead of the marching, the responsible party should think of reinforcing our education levels in syllabus on every level, including kindergarten and tertiary level. So that is all from me. I hope I delivered enough information on my topic and hopefully you guys learned something from my video. Thank you for watching until the end. Bye bye.